And welcome back to part 3 of this program. Okay, I just noticed I've not officially completed the labels, so I'm going to come back in here and try to finish up with the labels. So let's see. There we go. Now the very first one should be this very one. Let's see first. Let's have a go at it. Okay, I'm gonna have to start from here. I think this is the only right one, so close that. Even the names happens to be wrong. I'm gonna be very fast with it, so let's come in here and just enter. That was supposed to be mattress. Mattress protector. Right, so let's copy this and just change this to mattress protector. Paste. Right, if I run it, you will see that one as is officially changed now. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I will now speed up the whole process of the others and get back to you guys shortly. Okay, all done. So check it out. So I'm going to run it. So have a good look at those corrections made and take it from there. There we go. That's it, guys. It's all done now. So all that is left for us to do now is to take care of these 3 buttons. So first thing we need is to, maybe I should take care of the exit button first. So right underneath the variables here, right underneath here. Okay, let's create variables here. No, function, that will be function declaration. Right. Function declaration. So all my functions will be here. So the very first function that I'm going to take care of now will be that of exit. So let's call that very function. Define iExit. There we go. And for iExit, because I'm going to be using message box, let me be sure that I have message in there. Yeah, I do. I have already imported message. So let's come back down here. So you must make sure you import the message. That is it. Right here, this very one. Okay, come back down. So what we want to do is we're going to say iExit. Our variable iExit equals tk inner dot message box. But message box right there. Dot ask yes or no. There we go. And let me say who is asking the question is the sales management system. Right, close that down. What is the question? The question is going to be confirm if you want to exit. There we go. That's my question. So I will now enter if iExit less than or greater than 0, then root dot destroy. Remember, root is the application or the app right here. So we're destroying it now. So let's come in here, destroy, and that is it. Enter parentheses and let's ask it to return. There. So this is the command I'm going to need. I'm going to copy that. I exit. You come right down. We now need exit. That's the exit there. So the choice is yours. I'm going to paste it right in there. Enter command equals I exit. Okay, that's the command. Now if I run it, let's run it and see if it's going to work as expected. Alright, let's see, what did we do wrong? Oh, look at this. Space, there we go. Now, let's try it one more time. There. So let's try out exit. You see that? That's a beautiful message box pops up. No, I do not want to exit. Yes. Confirm if you want to exit. Yes, I do want to exit. And if you look up here, you can see the system name, sales management systems, exit. Yeah, that's fine. That's working how I want it to work. The next one is I'm going to now take care of this very one here. Let's take care of the exit. No, the exit is taken care of. The reset. Let's come straight to the reset. So declare a function there, and I'm going to call it reset. So the reset shouldn't be a problem. So in the case of reset, because I've officially assigned some values here, so the first one, okay, let me just take care of this first. Okay, let's go for the reset, for the receipt. Receipt, that will be dot delete, and that's meant to be quote 1.0 close the quote and end. That is for my receipt. Now for the others, I will now copy this very value here. If you notice, the name, every single item there has been initialized with 0. There, paste it. Make sure it's indented. Select it all, get it indented. There we go. So reset is taken care of. Alright, now let's take care of this reset. I'm going to copy this and let's come straight down to the reset button here, right there. So I'm going to paste that and just copy command equals and paste that in there. And that's it, command equals reset. Okay, so let's try that out. Run the program, make sure it's saved there. So let's enter whatever we want in there, whatever value, just to make sure all of the text box works as we want. Right, I'm just going to enter one or two things here. Okay, let's try out the reset. There we go. The reset is working as we expect it to work. That's fine. Now the last part of it is this button there, total. So for the total, let's come right here. I'm going to call that command total. Agreed, I don't have command total on board, so I'm going to have to create that now. So let's call it command total. Let's come right in, just call it total. Okay, let's go right up here, right underneath this. I'm going to now create a function for total, so let's change that to total. For total, I will now declare the following local variables. So those local variables okay, wait a minute. Let me make life a little bit easy for me. I'm going to copy. Let's copy this because I will need them all anyway. Copy it all and come right down here. Paste. Let's get it indented. File, no, formats, indent. Right, and this is going to be get whatever we have in there. Right, that's it. So I'll repeat the same thing for the rest. Just copy and paste. Yeah, that will actually speed up the whole process for me. Right, paste and paste. So what is happening in here is whatever value I have inside these variables will be stored inside the local variable that I will declare very soon. So that will make life easy for me because this being a long tutorial. Alright, the first one is going to be item number 1 equals, let's make it float and enter a bracket in there and close this. There, that's the very first item. So the second one, this one is going to be item number 2. Item 2, change that to 2 and close it as well. Item number 3. So the items are local variables. Item 4, close, and 5. There, 6. And here we have 7. We have 8. Okay, I believe you guys now get the whole idea. All these items are my variables, so I'm now going to speed this up. Okay guys, all the variables are now in place. Okay, now for each of these items, which means whatever is entered inside the text box is then converted to a float, that is a decimal number, and stored in here. So what I don't want to do is I'm going to have another variable that will store everything. Let's say price of, I'm going to call it price of item 1. So I'm going to need 16 of those as well. So I have 16 of those. So the very first one is going to be equals. I'm going to enter my pound sign, close that, plus string, it means convert it to string, and let's enter %.2, which means convert to 2 decimal place. There, and we only need one of those. Converted to 2 decimal place. And what are we converting to 2 decimal place? That is going to be the content inside item number 1. item number 1 multipliable by whatever the price of the very first item is. Let's assume that's the price of the very first item. There we go. So the same thing will be repeated for the others. So this is number 2, price of item number 2. Copy that, paste 3, and I will then change it around. The price of these, let's assume the price is £69, £69.99p, and that is meant to be for item number 2, which is right here. Whatever values entered in item number 2 is multiplied by the price. Okay, that's 2 taken care of. Let's go for 4. Paste that and change number 4 around. This is number 3, 4. Number 3, what's the price of number 3? Let's go for maybe about £12 plus. And number 4, let's go for maybe about £12 as well. That's number 4. So I believe you guys get the whole idea. I'm now going to speed this up and get back to you as soon as I'm finished. Okay guys, the cost is now stored inside the price of items, the other local variable that is declared. Okay, so have a look at the total function. Now we now need to finalize the whole process. So the next thing is going to be price of, if you notice how the program works, okay, that's going to be price of women, then we have that of men, that will be for men's, let's say for men's, and I also have that of kids, then finally I have homeware, okay, there they are. Let's see, I think it's going to be women kids. Yeah, take this off, call it off. There we go. Alright, this is going to be equals the very first 4, and that is it here. This very one, copy this. The very first 4, we want to add them all together. Copy, plus number 2, item number 2, plus number 3, and plus number 4. There. So the first 4 items, that those are meant to be for the women. Now from 5 to 8, those are for children or for kids. 6, 7, and 8. So I reckon you guys get the whole idea. So I'm now going to speed that up. That's for 7, 8. I will now speed that up and get back to you. Right. So all that is left for us to do now is, let's work out the subtotal and total. So let's say subtotal of items equals let's grab the pound sign. I'm going to grab all of these and just paste it there. And that is going to be the price of everything here. Copy that, paste that in here. And now I want to add everything here. Add this, copy, paste, plus kids, plus price of mains, plus price of homeware. Right, that is that taken care of. There we go. And close that. Alright, we now need that of tags. I'm going to call that iTags. In the case of iTags, I'm going to copy everything and let's copy all of that. Let's say the tax is approximately, let's say multiply by 0.15. That's the tax. Right. That is the tax. So come in here. Right. Tax is taken care of. Now we need to take care of the total. So come down here. Let's say TT equals the price of everything, which is, let's say, that of homeware. I'm going to copy all of this. Price of homeware plus TC equals, we now want to work out the tax as well. Work out this tax. Paste that there. Okay, let's cover this here. Make it 3. Right. And total cost. Total cost equals, let's get a pound sign, copy all of this, paste that in there, and that is going to be TT plus TC, and there. Alright, now that I've taken care of the subtotal, tax, and the total, I now need to be able to display everything inside my receipt. So to do that, let's start by saying txt receipt dot delete whatever contents that we have in there. No, that should be 0, comma, end. So delete whatever we have in there. Right. Now there should be a comma. Now the next thing we want to do is as follows. So I'm going to declare another local variable for my random number. So I'm going to call that random dot rand int, and let's give it a value. I'm gonna go for about 10,000 plus. That's the value, right? 10,000 plus by, let's say, approximately 100,000. Right. Okay, that is my, no, let's come down here. Yeah, how about that? That's fine. Close that. Or I can even make it 500,000. Right. Okay, let's say random reference. So that's another variable there. Random ref equals strx, and I want it inside my, I think I declare a variable here. Let's see, what was the variable called? There we go. Reference. Yeah, receipt reference. So receipt reference dot set, and what are we setting? So let's say I'm just going to call it bill plus random reference. There we go. So the reference number for whatever purchase made is taken care of now. Now, finally, we now want to store everything inside the receipt. So the receipt is going to be receipt dot insert. I may have to speed this up because time is against me now. So that's going to be comma, and that's to be a receipt. So I want you to display as follows: reference there, and let's say tab 4 of those, yeah, plus we want the receipt reference itself, this one we want it to get, paste that there, change this to get, and parenthesis plus I want date and time as well. Let's enter date first, date dot get plus backslash, I need 4 of those again, plus time, one dot get, and plus next new line, close that. Yeah, that's that taken care of. That's a little bit long. Alright, so that is my very first line for the receipt. So what will happen is a reference number will be generated, the date will be included, and time. So let's see, let's run it and see how it's gonna look like. So if I click on total, there we go, we have reference number for item purchase, the date and time of purchase. That's good. Now I need to be able to enter every single component. So the first thing I want to do is I'm just going to copy all of this. I need some lines there. Paste, and let's paste another one there. And this one is going to be line here. Let's enter some broken lines in there. Alright, that's the very first line. I'm going to copy this, paste it there. Here. There. Right. Let's copy this again. We need one more line. Right. And here, this, let's change this to item. And the item is just going to be, we get rid of all of these, item, and that will be cost of item. Cost of item. Right. So if I run it now, she'll get reference number, date and time, lines, cost of items. Let's see what happened here. Okay. There should be, let's get rid of this. Right, let's try it again. There we go. Click reference number, date and time, item and cost of items. That is good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to show you guys one more how to populate the receipt, then I'm going to have to speed it up. Copy that, come right and paste, and name of the item now is going to be Jim Jergens. Right, in the case of Jim Jergens, that's going to be, where is the price? Number one, this very one. Copy that and come right down here and paste that right here. Get rid of this. Get rid of all of this, paste, and enter a plus sign there, close that. Right, so the price or the cost of the gin is displayed. So if I run that now, let's say we enter, we want 4 of those, click on total, there we go. You see the cost of 4 pair of Jim Jergens right there. Well, I reckon you get the whole idea now, so I'm going to now speed it all up and get back to you guys shortly. Okay guys, this is how the receipts lines of code now look like. So have a good look at it. All of those are inside the declaration of the function declaration, total function declaration, which is right here. Okay, bring it down. That's where all the calculation takes place. Have a good look at it. And that's where I store it inside my receipts. So if I run it now, let's see, there we go. Enter whatever we want in there. Yeah, let's keep going. That's too much. There, we click on total. There we go guys, see that? Reset. With that guys, I'm gonna call it the end of this tutorial. I suppose you guys enjoyed and you all have a nice day now. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe. Bye for now.